It was one small step for man, and one giant leap for mankind. But did it ever even happen? It's easily one of the most enduring conspiracy theories of our time, and today we'll attempt to answer it once and for all. Did humankind really land on the moon? Or was there any chance it could have been faked? Let's find out in today's episode of
COLOSSAL Mysteries.
Mankind took its first steps on the moon on July 20th, 1969, when two American astronauts named Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped out of their lunar lander and onto the surface of the moon. After an 8-day journey in a capsule no larger than a small car, the triumphant astronauts re-entered the atmosphere and returned home to much pomp and circumstance. This successful expedition set the stage for 5 more manned space flights to the moon over the next 3 years. Or did they? There are those that believe the moon landings to be nothing more than an ultra-elaborate hoax designed to hoodwink people all across the planet. There are several key pieces of evidence that conspiracy theorists point to when casting doubt on moon landings. Considering the enormous cost and effort it must take to fly to the moon, some believe the government was more likely to stage the event so they could upstage the Soviets. You see, the United States was in the middle of a very bitter and very public space race with the Soviet Union. Each country wanted to display their supremacy by being the first to successfully put a man on the moon. The Soviets had their own moon landing program, complete with formidable intelligence network and scientific community that would have had no problem analyzing NASA data. If the Soviets had even an inkling that the United States was orchestrating a hoax, they would have instantly exposed the scam to the world, especially since their space program was starting to fall behind in the race. Others theorize that NASA faked the landings in order to avoid the intense humiliation of a failed flight and to make sure Congress kept giving them a nice, big budget. But that theory doesn't hold much water either, mainly because NASA actually did suffer a great deal of public disgrace after losing all 3 crew members of Apollo 1 to a fire during testing in 1967. After the incident, NASA was under intense scrutiny by the public and government alike, and the top brass even appeared before Congress to testify about what had happened. Other conspiracy theorists ignore all that and choose to focus their efforts on the videos, photos, and data NASA released from the mission. But NASA's broadcast videos and photos from the moon landing have been heavily inspected and debated by moon landing deniers for the last 50 years, and to date, there's been nothing to show the moon landings were faked. In fact, many moon landing believers have also pointed to the sheer impossibility of pulling off such an elaborate hoax without anyone admitting the truth. Because the only thing harder than going to the moon would be getting thousands of people all across the country to keep quiet about something so sensational. And now you know that, as improbable as it may seem, human beings really did land on the moon. Comment below with a mystery you'd like us to solve, and remember to subscribe for more episodes of
COLOSSAL Mysteries.
only on DreamWorks TV.